All right, so uh, Leslie West is important to you. Can you tell me why?
Leslie West, probably one of the greatest guitar players of all time, in my opinion. One of the best bands of all time, Mountain, in my opinion. Uh, I was lucky enough to see them in the early 90s, maybe about 3 or 4 times. And he's the master of tone. And recently, within the last few months, he passed away. And it kind of gutted me a little bit because how I got into Leslie West and Mountain was through my father. My father's been gone for about 10 years now, and he was a huge, huge Mountain fan, Leslie West fan. Played his albums in the house, and once I started playing music, I realized that how good Mountain was, how good Leslie West as a guitar player was. That classic rock sound from the late 60s, early 70s, I mean, you can't beat it. But him passing away at 75, it kind of, I like lost another part of myself, I guess, because I used to hear stories. My father seeing Leslie West at the Fillmore or the Felt Forum or his side project band, West Bruce and Lang, at the Capitol Theater in Passaic. And me seeing him in the 90s a few times, I realized what my father was talking about, how great of a guitar player he was. I mean, everybody in the rock world was influenced by this guy, and Mountain sound, the tone that he got from a Les Paul and Sun amps, it can't be beat. And I'm a huge fan. I listen to him all the time, and him passing away at 75 was just, I don't know. I lost something. I lost like a part of my youth. The stories that I heard, and growing up, listening to his sound, and then finding it for myself as I got older, collecting his CDs, collecting bootlegs, listening to my father talk about, oh, when I saw him at the Felt Forum, the sound, it was so loud when he Mississippi Queen and Never in My Life. And then when I finally got a chance to see him when I was younger, I was like, hey, you were right. His sound, the tone, very influential. Uh, there'll never be anybody like him again. Um, I wish I had a chance to meet him, to tell him that, and I just want like young guitar players to realize that you need to listen to this guy. If you want simplicity, tone, and just pure magic, you need to listen to Leslie West in Mountain. One of the greatest guitar players that ever lived. So sad that he's gone. Mountain was one hell of a band, even when I saw him in the 90s. And like I said, I mean, his legend will live on. Plain and simple. I'm a diehard fan.
Can you tell us a little bit about when you saw him?
Oh, it was in the probably early 90s. I was 18 years old. There was a club in New Jersey called Mothers. I think it was 18 to get in, 21 to drink. And I went with my best friend. And he didn't know anything about him, but I knew stuff about him. So we were there watching him that one day, and he just blew me away, you know. And it was a small club. Unfortunately, it's not there anymore. And I remember going home and I said, Dad, I saw Leslie West, and let me tell you something. You were right. His guitar playing, his sound, the style just blew me away. Plus, it was loud. He played loud, but he played with soul. It was loud, but it was soulful. One of the other places I saw him was a place called Double D's in Morristown, New Jersey. Um, Again, he didn't disappoint. All the classic Mountain songs. Again, he blew me away. I, didn't get a chance to meet him, but I was pretty close to the stage, and it was just unbelievable that night. He had a few guests come up and play with him from the opening band called American Angel, and the third time I saw him, I think it was a small place. I can't remember the name. I don't even think it's there anymore. But the place was packed, and he was playing some stuff from like the first album, the mountain climbing album, the Nantucket Sleigh Ride, some of his solo stuff, West Bruce and Lang, and probably one of the best renditions of the theme from Imaginary Western that the late Felix Pappalardi used to sing. He sang it. The guitar playing was just spot on, and it was just magical that night. And like I said, his style and him passing away is just, it kills me, because it reminds me of my father, basically. He was, once he passed away, it's like another part of me passed away. My father passed away all over again, because he was his favorite guitar player. It was his favorite band, and I just want some young musicians to realize that that's, you don't have to be technical. It's all about feel. It's all about soul. It's hitting the right notes. It's less is more, and it's the notes you don't play that makes you a great guitar player. So,
Thanks for watching.
thank you.